Hi, I'm Chef Paul Rogalski, the Chief Culinary Officer of Rouge Restaurant and Bistro Rouge, our newest venture here in Calgary, Alberta. Today I'd like to show you a knife skill called turning. Essentially, turning is where you whittle down with the knife, this knife in particular, which is called a turning knife, and it's got a little curve to it. To whittle down vegetables or potatoes into a jewel-like shape. This shape adds a little pizzazz to whatever dish you add them to. And it's one of those skills that is maybe from a generation past of chef, but it's something that I've really enjoyed bringing to the table when I have my chance to cook. So here we go. I'm going to start with a zucchini. So one of the easiest things to start turning when it comes to vegetables is a zucchini because of the soft texture of the zucchini. Now what I do is I break the zucchini down into little sections, and what this does is it gives me the base shape where I can carve a leaf into the green part of the zucchini. But first I'm going to square off the back and just cut that square so I've got something to hang on to, and now I'm going to create the leaf-like shape, and that's why it's called turning. I'm turning the knife while I'm cutting, but it's very coordinated in a two-hand effort. So I'm moving my left hand holding the zucchini away from me and pulling the knife towards me and to my thumb. So both hands are kind of moving. In fact, it's more my left hand moving than my right hand. Here, I'll do one more. Square off the back, establish my shape, and then I just systematically go through and create the shape that I'm looking for. Potatoes are another easy thing to turn, so I'm going to turn a potato here. Now, the whole objective when doing a potato is to make an even barrel shape or jewel-like shape out of the potato when you do it, where the zucchini had one surface that we could have flat and use sort of as a shape guide. Potatoes, we don't have that luxury, so I have to make sure that the knife cuts are consistent all the way around. So here we go with the potato. Same movement, the knife does exactly what it did with the zucchini, except I continue around turning the potato in little partial turns as I go. There's one down, get that off my hand. Here we go again. There's the potato being turned, so it's nice and consistent. You can spin it around, you can see that it looks like it's been done on a lathe almost. Now, these are classic potatoes in French cuisine where you would first par blanch the potatoes, par cook them, and then you could finish them either by roasting them in the oven or sauteing them in a frying pan. Classical garnish to go with red meats like a roast beef or a roast lamb. There you go, that's called a chateau potato or a turned potato. If you're going to be doing something like a carrot, and here I have a nice organic purple carrot, you have to be very careful that when you carve the carrot, you try to avoid the center of the carrot because it's very woody and very challenging to get the knife through, even if your knife is super sharp. So what I've done is I've given myself a platform similar to the zucchini, where I've got the one flat side, and I am working around the carrot, avoiding that center part. Now, that's great for when it's thicker, but if the carrot's thin, then you now have to avoid the center part by just carving the outside, as I did with the potato. And it takes a little more patience to do the carrots, but there you go, there's the turned carrot, and another way to turn the carrot, which is going to look the same once they're cooked and blanched, and when they're combined with other vegetables like the zucchini, you've got the makings of a bouquetière of veg, which is a bouquet of vegetables.